Yeah, it's time to get up and get a new day started. Greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here in World Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. It is day 8 of 75, and so we just completed an important quest down in the Central Shroud, and we have now returned to Gridania to take on a new quest that Mother Mune wants to bestow upon us. So let's go ahead and see what she wants. And so, yeah, today is a very special day for me. Of course, this is the day that I've been talking about and promoting for a couple of weeks now, World Autism Awareness Day. And to show my support, I hope everyone will be able to come out to my Twitch channel and show their support for World Autism Awareness Day by coming to see what I'm going to be playing, which I'm really hoping will happen because I'll talk about it as we go along while I'm doing the questing that Mother Mune is asking of me. Alright, so, yeah, there's another option for a quest, but we're going to take Mother Mune's challenge first. Mother Mune? Alright, she has a level 10 quest entitled Onto Bent Branch. Impressed by your progress, Mune wishes to send you onto Bent Branch Meadows, where you will find further opportunities to learn. How does my fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl so. I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since you first walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. Well, it's only been 8 days. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at the Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very usefully situated aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter service, doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keep Singer should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. And so we shall do indeed just that. In fact, that is the priority that we will be doing when we make our journey over to Bent Branch Meadows. So yeah, while we're making our way there, of course I mentioned that today is World Autism Awareness Day and I'm going to be doing my Twitch webcast, and I hope that everyone who watches my YouTube videos will come out and support it. But for me, it's been quite the struggle just to get people to pay attention to my work and to the promo that I've been doing for Twitch. Even though I've been getting words from people that they'll tell others that they know, my previous experience has told me to not really trust the words of others, because unfortunately, and even when it's trying to be for an important cause, trying to help someone out, when you know they have a situation or something that they need to deal with, and I want to help them, and they won't bother to take my assistance, even though they claim they're more than willing to be happy that I am offering my services, they don't ever take them. Like, as people will know through reading my bio on my website at novora.ca, I'm involved with a youth mentoring program called Ladder with the Waterloo Region Family Network, and I've wanted to offer my services to help them out further. While I'm talking, I'll take on some of these dire mites. These are on my hunting log, so I'll kill off 3 of these and move on. So yeah, even though I've been involved with them for a few years now and have wanted to offer my services further, and when I give them my ideas on how I wish to further help them out with the development and growth of their organization, they, despite the fact that they like my ideas, they never go any further than just a communication via email or the phone. And even though they really like the idea, or at least they claim that they really like the idea, it never goes any further than that. They, like for example, I wanted to do some webcasting on Twitch for spring break to show my support and to help raise funds for them, which would have been a great idea, and I really thought it was. But when I went to try and see if it would go any further than just the initial communication, I got nothing out of it. They kept me waiting and waiting and waiting until it was too late. And that was really a shame, because I really would have liked to have helped them out in that way. By showing my support and helping to bring greater attention and helping to increase the funding and the support that that organization receives. And then, coming up on the time towards this Twitch webcast that I'm going to be doing later today, I once again let them know, hey, this is what I'm doing, I could really appreciate the support from you guys, let your people know that I am doing this. And once again, they tell me it's a great idea, we'll let their people know, and they even went so far as to get the person who's running their bulletin to try and put that in the bulletin. Well, the bulletin hasn't showed up, there has been no mention of the events going on the webcasts, about the webcast on their website. They, once again, and these are people that wanted me to do pure mentoring for them, and who wanted me to do important stuff to help them out, which I've done, and they just, for some reason, don't want me to go any further than that. So I'll continue about this as after speaking with Keitha here. You must be the venturer Miyun sent word about. I'm Keitha, head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many and more things about you. Good things, lest you worry. When the elder seeds see a beta welcome venturers, 'tis fair we to say we had our doubts, till hard-working folk like yourself about set us proving us wrong. That is, consider me a convert. Any road you've in mind to help out at the ranch, have you? Good, we could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I have a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and if you come, highly recommended, so don't let go letting no one down, eh? So we simply get the 1710 experience points, plus our options of some various armors or bronze pieces. I will take the leggings. So we've completed that quest, we'll go ahead and equip them. So, yeah, and they're not alone on wanting to help someone and them not returning the favor on it. And I never equipped my bronze salad, I should do that. So it's really frustrating knowing that you really want to help someone when you know it is that they need help and that they could certainly benefit from you offering their services, and it's really frustrating. So I'll talk about more after we take on our next quest. Feeding time. Keitha, the head wrangler at Bent Branch Meadows, has some work for you on the ranch. Seeing as how you're new around here, let's start you off with an easy job that'll help you get your bearings, eh? It just so happens it's feeding time for the chocobos. Grab yourself a few bunches of the broadleaf Geisel greens from the pub beside the field there and stick them in the feeding troughs. Bent Branch is a big place, mind, so don't you go missing any. Off your trot, then. So that's what we shall do. Yeah. And another really frustrating thing is, I've also had experience at seminars, about talking about my experiences with autism, where I've been talking with other people, and I was part of one last year, and one of the persons that was with us was a talented musician, and he was pretty much the star of the show. As much as I knew that he was the star of the show, I tried to do whatever I could to draw attention to myself, and it seemed like it was working, because I was asked to hand out a business card, I was asked to keep in communication with these people that were taking great interest in me, but it never got any further than that, and that really made me very frustrated. Because, once again, it's a situation where you know they need help, you know they need greater attention while bringing awareness to people who have autism, and yet they don't want you to get involved, which is incredibly frustrating. And yeah, a similar thing happened at an autism dinner back in the fall. It turned out that I had some common interests with some of the people who are involved in various nonprofit organizations where I live, and they took a great interest in the fact that I had those common interests, and so I gave them a business card and tried to communicate with them on a regular basis to see if I could further to support their cause, and once again, left out in the dark. And it's really become a sad frustration to know that you know that when it comes to autism, it is growing. I mean, just a couple weeks ago, the CDC in the United States reported that 1 in 68 children in America now has autism, which is up from 1 in 88 only 2 years ago. And the fact that you want to offer your contribution and your support to people who are affected by autism in one way or another, and you're not allowed to do it. People won't allow you to do it. It's really a shame when you want to break free from the stereotype and yet it is reinforced back on you. That's what really frustrates me about wanting to do everything that I can to help create greater awareness towards the situations with autism, and yet no one will listen to me. And that's what really hurts. And so, yeah, another one of these people, I've been asked, once I'm done recording this, I've been asked to go support them as they're doing a musical performance in a town square this afternoon, and I've been asked to support them, but I'm going to take some time to let them know how I feel, because I've met with this person before and I thought we were really going to hit it off well because we were communicating really well, and this person has a viral video going on YouTube, and so they've been doing really well with it, and I've asked, you're doing a really great job with it, would you be able to support me too? And nothing of it. Doesn't do anything to help support me. I truly believe that the success he's having with his viral video has gone to his head and really given him an inflated ego. So it really bothers me that it kind of feels like a suck out, that you think you've made a friend, but if you're supporting your friend but they're not reciprocating it, it pretty much gives you an idea on just exactly who your friends are. So we'll get this scene out of the way, let's just get it over with. Thank you for drilling out the green, ZD. I trust you got a rough idea about how the place is laid out while you're at it. Good. Here at Bent Branch we nurture our chocobos from the egg to young adulthood, so you might say we have them for the duration of their formative years. 'Tis backbreaking work keeping the birds free of illness and injury, and I'm sure me fellow workers will appreciate any help you can give them. And so with that completed, what can we take from these guys? How about some boots? I could use an improved boots. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip those. Alright, so yeah, I have no further need for those. Oh, equip the boots then. Wow, these things are really tall. So yeah, I'm really hoping for a lot of support tonight on Twitch, because I really could use it. And in the ever-growing fight about problems with autism, we need all the support we can get, but it is something that has to be done together, not individually. It can only be done as a group effort, it can't be done alone. So that's what I'm really hoping, that hopefully tonight will finally be the night when I finally turn the curve and things start looking up for me in terms of wanting to show my desire to bring greater awareness to people who have autism or who are affected by it in one way or another. So let's hope for the best. So now that I've gotten everything out that I needed to say, let's go ahead and talk with Keitha about her next challenge. You shall not trespass. Keitha, the head wrangler of Bent Branch Meadows, appears most distraught. See if there's anything you can do. 7 hells, some bastard Kikirin has gone and broken one of my chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a guard started it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless them, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, me and Lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about those Kikirin. Would you mind heading over to Matron's Lethe and having a word with a soldier named Rosaline for me? The ratmen nest in our neck of the woods, see? She'll know what to do. So, we'll take her up on that. Alright, here we go. Running off. Yeah, that young lady there has been there for quite some time. So we want to jump over here and we want to come over to this lookout. This is where the Matron's Lethe is. Yes, here's Rosaline right here, along with her little assistant, Osha Job. You're here on Keitha's behalf. I see. Break one of our eggs, you say. And there are 4 of the creatures. The Kikirin are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and chocobo murder to the list of transgressions.
They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than you to deliver it, adventurer? Find the layout to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 Kikiran scramblers. We can send no clearer message.
Execution style, huh? So be it. So yeah, they're gonna be hiding out right over here. These things, they're close to each other, so I'm gonna need to make it a point to get rid of some other enemies first. Let's get you out of the way, for starters. And the sooner I can get you out of the way, the sooner I can get started on killing a whole bunch of Kikiran. Yeah, Kikiran are like dwarves, but these guys are very painful. Alright, hey you. This is for just dropping a chocobo egg. I'm gonna teach you a lesson you will not soon forget. Now you wanna phase me? Well, you're gonna have to do better than that. And go. Almost got you dead, and there it is. Alright, there's one. Want to make sure that they're in a situation where I can get them one at a time, and that they're not going to suddenly group in on each other. Gotta be quick, gotta kill them off quick. Gotta be swift and decisive. Oh, we're close, we're close. Okay, it's dead. Hey, behind you. Behind you, I'm about to kill you. Get out of the way before I really bring the pain. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. I guess I'm still just a little frustrated from my rant, but it needed to be said. Because you can only keep something bottled up inside for so long. And when you're an autistic that's trying to break free of his stereotype and it ends up getting reinforced on you, even if it's through other autistics and Aspies like you are, then that really makes it frustrating. Alright, mission accomplished. I won't have to worry about you guys anymore, because I've already slayed 4 of your brothers and sisters. Alright, run. I guess we're going to have to run around the long way. Alright, run. Take a right. Take a left. Go. Alright, Rosaline, mission accomplished.
The deed is done. Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Kikiran will think twice before giving in to their love and its proclivities.
So we have accomplished that, and we get an opportunity to get more armor. Can't equip this stuff yet, though. Let's go ahead and take this for when we get to level 11. Alright, and then her friend Oshajab has the next quest. But let's see what Rosaline wants us to do now. Look but won't touch. Rosaline needs an adventurer to destroy diorite eggs. Ooh.
Your willingness to assist the residents of the Tollswood is commendable. If you have a moment, mayhap you can assist me with a delicate matter. My duties as a woodweller include inspecting the matron's lethe for signs of damage or decay. It's never been a difficult task, until the other day when I discovered such awful clutches of diorite eggs. I have no problem slaying the beast when full grown, but the mere sight of their eggs sickens me. Spare me this disgusting task and destroy the eggs.
No problem. And yeah, they're not that far away. In fact, one of them can be located by going up here. I believe we find a diorite egg right around here somewhere. Yes, right here. Look, but won't touch, huh? Well, let's go ahead and interact with it. Yeah, and then this happens. Boom! Someone's playing defense. Like, this must be its mother. Like, leave my eggs alone! You leave my eggs alone, or there's gonna be hell to pay! Well, so far it's not doing much in terms of delivering hell. In fact, it is I who am going to send it to hell. Because this battle's almost over. Boom, it's gone. Yeah, you're defeated. 1 diorite egg destroyed. Woohoo! Alright, now running back down. Running back down the giant tree. And it's crazy how you can, run down the giant tree and, yeah, and you don't end up slipping and sliding. Okay, drop down. Oh yeah, here's dynamite egg number 2. I'm about to destroy it, but then another valiant defense. Or at least it would like to be that way, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. I shall make you regret ever coming back for your eggs. Yeah, you want to lay eggs? Lay them somewhere where it's not going to bother a whole bunch of people. Or else I shall make an example out of you. And you're dead. Mission accomplished. Back to Rosaline. Alright, going up. Going up, and let's see if Rosaline is indeed satisfied. She should be.
Well, that I could always rely on such a kind soul to handle such tasks. My training prepared me to face beasts in combat, but not once have I shirked to that duty. But to lay hands upon those sticky, slimy eggs is just...
Yeah, a girl can get her hands dirty, but not slimy, apparently.
Well, clearly you have no problems doing so. Thank you for your help, adventurer.
And so we'll get another 1710 experience points. And we get an option on... Well, let's take the Sublagar. Even though it's a level 12 and we can't equip it yet, we'll do well to hold on to it. So now... yeah, because we can always use it later. So now for the official main quest from Osha Job. Level 11 quest entitled Don't Look Down. Osha Job, a wood whaler at the Matron's Lethe, is looking for a sure-footed adventurer to pluck blue trumpets from the root of the nearby Heaven's Pillar.
Oh there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of the Heaven's Pillar here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or two. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn route and rotting the whole wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dynamites on the ground won't waste any time adding insults or falling injuries. Once you're done, head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of his more dreaded chores.
Oh, we're taking care of a man's job, huh? But I guess it's also your job, too. So yeah, looks like you're both shirking. Alright, so yes, here are where the mushrooms are. Delicately balanced on the roots of the tree here. So we have to carefully make our way along. And make sure that we get our hands on all of them. No need to worry about the swarms because, yeah, even though they're a hornet swarm, they do not get provocated by your mere presence. Alright. Get out to the near edge. And take number 3. And come on, pull yourself up. Pull yourself. There you go. Alright, where's number 4? Here you are. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said delicate balance is definitely required. But we got them. Now then. Can I pull myself up? Yes, I can. Awesome. Awesome, I love it. Put the lance down, Edie. You don't need to use it here. We accomplished what we needed to. We did what needed to be done. Alright, so once we get up to the top here, let's talk with Theodore. Yeah, put your lance down. Oh, you've cleared the route of blue trumpets. Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It is one of the few ways folk can traverse the Central Shroud since the calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not perhaps the easiest way to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of a heaven's pillar to remain thus suspended, that I might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. And so with that, the mission is accomplished, and we have enough points to go to experience level 11. Huzzah! And Theodore would just so happen to have the next quest, so yeah, we have lots of time, I would say. Let's go ahead and take on his next challenge. Level 11, in the grim darkness of the forest. Theodore is looking for an adventurer to deliver a message. It is regrettably my duty to stand over the watch over the road from here to Bent Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gridania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. Which reminds me, mayhap it wasn't my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing down word to Rosaline below? I would go myself, but well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route from our shift. I don't blame you. I had a fear of heights myself once, and my aunt actually had such a fear of heights she wouldn't even bother flying. She had a fear of flying, but she finally got over that. And that was actually just a few years ago. Yeah, now that she's gotten over her fear, she just wants to fly anywhere she wants. That's what she would like to be doing. Alright, Miss Rosaline. Message from Theodore. A shadowy fellow. Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed this as a trick of the light before, but I thought that I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a Kakiran thief on the run. If you must sate your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would very much like to see it. So go search for signs of the shadowy figure. So let's go ahead and check the map. So yeah, we see the red circle. It's not big, but it is there, and it's telling us that we have to go north. So that means going over here into this general vicinity. Before I do that though, I should equip myself with the level 11 armor I do possess, checking to make sure I have, because yeah, I did pick up level 11 along the way. Yes, let's put on the hempen bracers. Now that we've done that, onward. Alright, so around here in the red circle, we find a worn leather bag. And we find a glowing red crystal. That could have a connection. Well, actually that's it, and we're not even going to bother fighting the Dynamite because we've already fought a few of those and completed our log in the Hunter's Guild, in the Hunter's Log for the Lancer's Guild. Right, running up the stairs. Yeah, that didn't take long at all. There wasn't much to it, really. Have you found something? Indeed I have. Remnants of a campfire and a forgotten bag. Could this belong to any adventurer or traveller? And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and roseling oil? But wait, why would a traveller make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bent Branch Meadows? Bugger me, I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax on our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. So, another 2100 experience points. And a belt to add to our collection. So, actually, you know what? We'll take... Yeah, let's just take it. And take Rosaline's next challenge. Level 11 challenge, threat level elevated. Rosaline would like to warn you of other sentries of the stranger's activities. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show to my comrades throughout the Shroud. Once each sentry has committed to the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmore at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bent Branch Meadows. They'll relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Elgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if the stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Elgar may have to personally put an end to it. And that we shall do. Onward. And yeah, it must be done in the order that Rosaline has told us. So that means following the icon to the east, and making our way back over to the Bannock, which is going to be a bit of a walk. Because, yeah, it's been a while since we've been over at the Bannock. Been a couple of days, actually. I'm not going to dirty my hands with bogyards on. They are not worth my trouble. Jump, and take a left. And we'll thread the needle over here. Alright. Elmar, I have something that is to be brought to your attention. Yeah, back off, Bog, Yarzan. You don't look like you're here for training. No, I'm here to warn you. A shadowy figure. Understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Just let me make my mark. There, that should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Bent Branch. Godspeed, adventurer. Alright, with one down, we can now advance. Alright, hit the sprint. Hit the sprint and let's go. I may be following this guy on riding whatever that was. And it belongs to his free company is called, the initials are Nora. If you've played Final Fantasy XIII, it's for the group of rebels led by Snow. Alright. Clear of that threat, we now arrive back at Bent Branch Meadows. All we need to do now is find the person we are seeking. Now, where could he be? I'm thinking he might be standing... Well, I'm getting closer. Maybe he's not standing on the wood. Oh, yeah, he is, actually. Oh, nice landing. Alright, Bernard. You have business with me, adventurer? I do. From Rosaline. Rosaline is right to be cautious, for this stranger to venture so close, yet to go to such great lengths to remain undetected is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bent Branch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Elgar in the stables past the Aetherite. Alright. And so, yeah. It is now raining again. And yeah, we never did attune to the Aetherite here at Bent Branch Meadows, did we? So, let's do that before we speak with Elgar. Alright. Tune to the Aetherite. So yeah, whenever you're out in the field and you get the teleport ability, which is now, you can basically use it to travel anywhere you want to go that is not in the town, but does have a teleport option. So as you can see here, it will cost you a fee to use the teleport service, but for the most part for right now, we won't have much need of it. Yeah, it won't be until later on that we'll actually have a legitimate use for that teleport service. Alright, Elgar. I've been asked to speak with you, good sir. Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. Well, this'll make you nervous. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's lathe. You've already shown this to Bernard and Almar, I see. Good, good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a woodwhaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. And with that, we can take our options, and we'll go with the Caligay. Awesome. Alright, and he has the next important quest, but so does Keitha. They both have important quests. So, yeah, it looks like we'll have 2 options for next time. Plus, we can always take little Kukuvache's challenge while we're here. I mean, the option is available to us. We can definitely take advantage of it. So, yeah, that will bring today's episode to a close. So, we got a bit done here. We've expanded our knowledge of the area of the Central Shroud and met up with some new people here at Bent Branch Meadows and also at the Matron's Lathe that were certainly of assistance to us, and certainly we definitely assisted them as well. So, with that in mind, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. And when I join you again, we will see what Keitha as well as Elgar have for their important quests, and we'll also bestow some assistance to Kukuvachi as well. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew at World Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon. And, I hope I'll see you this afternoon for my live Twitch webcast at www.twitch.tv/Novora_autism. Hope to see you there.